Hello, everybody. Captain Spidey Fist here, and I'm going to be talking about the unfortunate closing of the Marvel Heroes Omega servers. Now, this is a pretty big shock for a lot of fans. I have been playing this game for a good while now. Uh, I started out on PC, then I moved to the console when they announced the beta because they announced my favorite thing when it comes to gaming, and that is couch co-op, especially for a game like, the Ultimate Alliances, the X-Men Legends, and then Marvel Heroes Omega. So I absolutely supported it. I know some people left the company. I know that there's been a lot of changes made to the game since bringing it to console. And I mean, it's a terrible thing. A lot of people have invested a lot of money into the game. They've put a lot of time into the game, and especially new players. It hasn't even been out on consoles for a year yet. So this is it's bad news and it's unfortunate. The main reason they're giving is there's just not enough money coming in from the game. And the thing about free to play games is a lot of people complain like, oh, it's free to play, but I had to pay some money to unlock some stuff, or things are behind paywalls, etc., etc. And the thing about that is, there's no such thing as a free lunch. You're playing this game for free, but somebody had to work on it, and that person has to pay their bills, they have to, support for their family. So it's, I'm not saying run out and spend all of your money on these games, because a lot of the free-to-play games, they can be crooks and, steal some money from you. But, it's always a good idea to give them a little bit of support, even if you're just going to, pick up a $1 crystal pack or something like that. There's games like Contest of Champions and Future Fight and the Spider-Man run. And I really hope those stick around, because those are Marvel's free-to-play games, and it would be highly unfortunate if, now you have, I guess, 3-4 lines of games that Marvel's pulled back out of, and that is going to include Disney Infinity, which are the figures I'm showing you now. So this is a small amount of my Disney Infinity characters. I'm a pretty big collector, as you know, and I collected every Marvel figure when they announced 2.0 was going to have Marvel, and oh man, I started collecting them as soon as I could. And then they announced Star Wars and 3.0, and they said that they weren't going to release a 4.0, but they were doing well, and they were just going to work on trying to expand the content for the figures that we already have and the playsets we already have. And people were they were so stoked, and we had no idea that they were doing poorly. We didn't know that, they were getting ready to shut down. And then out of nowhere, we start getting, these press conferences and things saying that Disney Infinity is shutting its doors, and that Disney and Marvel will no longer be supporting it. And I mean, it was terrible. They still gave us a couple months to play, which was really great. And you can still play the game. You can get a hold of the figures. There's so much to do in the game right now that the fact that it's not releasing more, not too big of a deal. But for people who spent a whole lot of money, I mean, it was terrible, because there was that promise that there would be more in the future. You were investing in something. And the same thing happened Marvel Heroes Omega. Especially a lot of these new players, they spent a lot of money. If you saw anybody running around with War Machine and Iron Fist in those first months, that's because they paid a lot of money to unlock those characters. They invested in the game, and now their investments is going to yield zero return. And it's terrible. Now, they are going to be making the rest of the game free, right? So if you get on, you haven't played Marvel Heroes Omega yet, hop on there. The game's 100% free. You can easily run through the story mode, go out on patrols and stuff, and just have a great time with the game. I'm not sure what the future is going to be for Marvel Heroes, if it's maybe going to come back as something else, but for right now, Marvel Heroes Omega is done as of December 31st, so you have until the 31st to play the game as much as you want. Now, on other news, talking about Disney Infinity, we are going to be getting Disney Infinity characters. So even though the game shut down, they are still making something out of it. Now, as you've seen, I mean, these figures look awesome. They have like that cartoon style, but they still have really good detail. And they announced, I don't remember every figure they announced, but they said they would release a Spider-Man, a Ray, I think a Captain America, a Hulk, a Kylo Ren. So Kylo is going to be making it, and they're going to be releasing these figures in action figure format, and they're only going to be about $12. So I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. I'll definitely be purchasing those and doing unboxing videos for them. So I mean, bad news and good news. Marvel Heroes going down, but it is going to become 100% free. Get on there and play before it goes down if you haven't played it yet. Get all the costumes. And good news, we're going to be getting some awesome figures from the Disney Infinity team. I'm real glad to see that all of this awesome artwork is not going to go to waste. And that's almost 6 minutes, so I've been rambling a little much. So I'm going to cut this video off. I'm Captain Spidey Fist. Please like and subscribe. If you're a Disney Infinity figure character collector, let me know which characters you want to see. I really want to see an Iron Fist come out of this. I want to see a Black Suit Spider-Man, maybe a Nova. And I want to see if they're going to bring in the figures that they were working on that they never released, like the Spider-Gwen figure and the Doctor Strange. So, okay, I'm still rambling. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm Captain Spidey Fist, and I'm out.